Wow, a terrifying for Jimmie Johnson has tested positive for COVID-19. Wow, that was really awful. If you saw the Indianapolis race of the race, you can know that Justin Allgaier had to drive his car. So a few days later, that when I went check into NASCAR.com, I just like Jimmie Johnson was reported tested positive. I was like, wow, this is his final season, and I don't know if he's gonna feel better. This is his final season, and let's see if he can race in Kentucky this weekend. And this is a really terrifying for Jimmie Johnson. The emotion from Jimmie Johnson that he made in a video. Check this out.
This is not a position I thought I would find myself in. I've been in the sport a long time and have won many championships and have kind of offered my opinion and advice, through the years. But in the last few months, with all the various things that have come along from the video and speaking up and supporting Bubba, and now this, I found myself in a position that people are paying much more attention to what I have to say. I do feel that responsibility. I've felt it for a long time, and it's been interesting how in the last 2 or 3 months my voice has carried much further. So hopefully my voice is still carrying the same message of listen, learn, understand, be kind, open your heart, from the issues that we experienced last month. And where I sit now, hopefully it's keep your guard up. Where I sit now, hopefully it's keep your guard up. We thought we were very diligent in our household, and it still found a way in. So, I can also expand on the fact that testing takes many days to get your results. That if you do feel symptomatic, do the right thing and just stay in. Bring your family indoors. It's asymptomatic condition that we found ourselves in has really caught us off guard.
Yep, that's what Jimmie Johnson said. The emotion for that positive in his voice, and this is really terrifying. I hope he gets better, and let's see if he can race in Kentucky. He missed the Indianapolis race, but I guess that might be his last, or he missed that. I don't know, but he missed that race, or maybe his final race in Indy. But just terrified for Jimmie, and this quarantine needs to go away so other drivers can be safe. So that's for Jimmie Johnson, and let me show you for the Indianapolis race after this.
Yeah, it was that side-by-side stuff that was going to get him in trouble. His 27th birthday was this past Tuesday. There'll be a lot of candles to blow out in Victory Lane at Dover. Jimmie Johnson sweeps the Monster Mile this season.
16 off the track. He's going to take second away. A.J. Allmendinger falls back to third. Now Justin Haley takes that spot away.
As this battle rages, the 98 of Briscoe has now a 10-car length lead coming to the white flag.
Well, those two guys banging against each other, they obviously have hurt their cars.
Chase Briscoe, we heard he had a buddy that worked here as a security guard. Used to let him sneak into the garage so he could hand out business cards. And now he's racing at Indy. He's out front.
You have absolutely no pressure.
And his spotter tells him he has no pressure. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
Do not look in that mirror.
Indiana kid trying to win the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Rick, he told us his first memory of the Brickyard was watching Tony Stewart win the Brickyard 400. Can you repeat? Another Indiana driver winning at the Brickyard.
Back in second, Noah off course there in turn 1, gives up the second spot to Haley.
So Haley now is second, Noah Gragson third, A.J. Allmendinger back in fourth, and a smoking 22 of Austin Cindric is running fifth. There you see the gap between 1 and 2. The biggest fight on the track now for third. What a run for Chase Briscoe. At the start of the year, he said he thought he needed 8 wins to make his way into the highest series of NASCAR, which is the Cup Series. He has 4 wins already, looking for win number 5 today, and it could be one of the biggest. He calls this his home track. The Indiana boy has suffered through highs and lows this season.
Bring it home here.
Bring it home. The words coming through the radio for Chase Briscoe. The first ever running of the Xfinity Series on the road course at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and the Indiana boy is going to win it.
Chief Greg Zipadelli, and they're going to climb the fence.
Oh, be careful.
Up the fence they go.
He told us if he won, he was climbing that fence. Was not going to keep him off of it.
You just don't see drives like that too often. That was incredible. I thought as soon as AJ and Cindric got in front of him, I thought it was down to those two guys. We thought about that all week long. But, man, he came back and took it away from them. We just do not see things like that happen every day in the sport.
He said the car fell off big time. He said he was in a 4-wheel drift there.
Oh, the huge wreck on pit road.
We talked about how narrow it was, and look at this. They're piled up at the end of pit road.
Piled up. There's like 6 cars. You can't even get by. Huge damage to the 48, the 37 we see in there.
Unbelievable.
The others that were up front not affected.
The one has an issue on his pit stop. It is chaos on pit road.
And look at this. The chaos back here. Corey LaJoie in the 32. He's in it. The 19. Martin Truex Jr., because of the issues he had on the track, he's involved in this as well. One more time around. Kevin Harvick. A huge lead over Matt Kenseth. Down the backstretch for the final time. Harvick, Denny Hamlin, they've been the dominant 2 cars all of 2020. Hamlin crashes out as they were battling for the lead. Now Harvick trying to go back-to-back at the most famous racetrack in the world. Coming out of turn 4, Kevin Harvick is going to see the checkered flag. He wins again at the Brickyard.
Brickyard 400. Awesome job.
They ran behind